Welcome to DejaDream.com. Sagittarius Taurus compatibility in a relationship, how good they are together? The Sagittarius and Taurus are two prominent zodiac signs. Individually, these zodiacs resonate to concepts like power and attraction. Perhaps this is the reason why the relationship between these two signs is receiving a lot of attention. Specifically, there are a significant number of people who are curious if their interaction can be fruitful and meaningful. Sure enough, there are a lot of things that I can attach to their connection. If you are here to explore the chances of Taurus and Sagittarius, then you are in the right place. Allow me to discuss these details to you. Sagittarius-Taurus compatibility and intimacy. Taurus is a zodiac that has a strong sexual drive. They have an innately high libido, which makes them sexually active whether they are engaged in a relationship or not. However, when Taurus wants to have sex, the sign Sagittarius is the last person that comes in their mind. It doesn't even matter if the Taurus knows that the person belongs to the Sagittarius sign or not. There is just this a layer of indifference that Taurus can feel to them. Sagittarius tends to be childish and finicky. Their attitude and overall mood change from time to time. For the sign Taurus, such nuance is unlikely and unbecoming. In short, the Taurus person finds the traits of Sagittarius as unattractive. Taurus, after all, requires a level of sexual attraction before she will engage in a more intimate time with a person in the bed. On the other hand, Sagittarius thinks the same when it comes to Taurus. For Sagittarius, the Taurus person is irresponsible and lazy. Specifically, she thinks that an individual under the Taurus sign just sleeps throughout the day. Of course, if you are finding sexual action, you want someone that is brimming with vitality and strength. The idea of being intimate with someone that is a bummer is not appealing, right? The predicament between Taurus and Sagittarius is quite unusual. After all, these two are governed by the planets Venus and Jupiter. By default, these two planets should be compatible when it comes to this matter. The only thing that could fix this problem is when the two zodiacs enter in a compromise. Sagittarius will try to understand Taurus, and the latter will be the same. Once they can clarify their misconceptions and give due respect, they can find common ground where they can feel attracted to one another. However, this process is complicated, especially if there is no willingness present from the two. Taurus and Sagittarius compatibility, trust. On a lighter note, the trust connection between these two zodiacs is desirable. Sagittarius, on its own, is synonymous with honesty and trust. People under this zodiac tend to be honest and unable to make up a lie. They are not capable of deceiving their partners or do anything that can betray their trust. In the same manner, Sagittarius is also a loyal person. Once she trusts a person, her loyalty will be difficult to break. It is for this reason why Sagittarius is an ideal life partner, because of the peace of mind that they can give to their partners. Taurus has the same outlook as well. While it is true that Taurus wants to engage in a myriad of relationships, it doesn't spell that they are not trustworthy individuals. Deep inside, the Taurus sign is looking for someone that she could put her trust. This sign is looking for someone that can provide an honest and intimate relationship. It is inevitable if they get sick with things that are temporary. They want to establish a relationship, which core is trust and permanence. The Sagittarius is one of the symbols that can fulfill the desire of Taurus. However, there are still some conditions that should be met. And at this point, it should not surprise anyone anymore. Sagittarius, being a trusty and loyal person, has high chances of being clingy. Just like I said before, the zodiac Taurus doesn't like traits that are childish. If the Sagittarius person will not grow mature, there's still a probability that the Taurus person will despise her. Even if Sagittarius can give utmost trust and loyalty to Taurus, the latter can't just accept someone that doesn't have a mature thought process. But keep in mind that it is genuinely satisfying if these two zodiac signs can work their relationship. If they can go past the negative traits of one another, the relationship that they can build is everlasting. That's one thing that I can guarantee. Taurus and Sagittarius, communication. Perhaps it is in this area that Taurus and Sagittarius can find common grounds. After all, these zodiacs are creative and innovative. They have a lot of things that are running on their minds, and they love to talk about them whenever possible. In fact, these two zodiac signs find intimacy when they can hold profound and lengthy conversations with someone. The relationship between Taurus and Sagittarius can be rejuvenated by just communicating with each other. Both these zodiac signs are under the care of the moon, so it is quite understandable that they can feel a sense of warmth and tenderness if their partners will open up to them. You can say that they are highly conversational individuals and that their actions are always coupled with words. They like to affirm things verbally. Others have difficulties in expressing themselves. Sagittarius and Taurus find it easy. Of course, the way they communicate may be different. The Taurus might be frank and blunt, while the Sagittarius can be a little subtle. But this difference doesn't really discount the fun and romance they can feel while talking to each other. Bottom line, I always believe that love can happen regardless of what zodiac sign you belong to. They are just guides and should not control the way you feel with a person. However, it pays if you can consider the nuances that are brought by these signs. One way or another, there's nothing wrong if you take little hints about compatibility and intimacy. In fact, these things might even help you find the perfect partner you are looking for. That's it for now. If you have questions about zodiac signs and compatibility, feel free to drop them in the comment section below.